Good evening. Good evening. This is Steve McMillan the first. Just wanted to get back with you guys. I've been out of town, been traveling. Had opportunity to go to my nephew's wedding down in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. I just wanted to touch base with you guys once again in reference to credit spreads. Okay, just wanted to talk about Amazon. We're going to try a different strategy, longer term, not the weekly. However, this is how to actually place a trade with Amazon in Options Express. Now, there are various different online brokers that you can utilize. They may be a little different from Options Express, but this is one of the accounts that we have in our company. Okay, if you see here with Amazon, you just punch in the ticker symbol. And the ticker symbol, again, identifies what the stock or the company. Amazon's is AMZN, and you hit go. And I already have some of this stuff pre-populated. So when you're placing a credit spread, today we're going to look at the a bull put spread, okay? So you place that, you buy one side and you sell one side. When you sell, when you're talking about sell to open, that's bringing money into the account where you'll be able to, it would help offset the purchase of the buy order, okay? I like to do the sales first so I can see that first. So I just click this to sell to open and buy to open, okay? I'm looking at Amazon. Since Amazon's so volatile, I'm looking at Amazon about 3 months out. And we're looking at they expire every third Friday of the month. So we're looking at the October 17, 2017. Now we're looking at, we wouldn't look at Amazon last trade. I'll tell you that in a second. Let me look up their last trade as of this past Friday. And Amazon's last trade was $1,000.01. $1,001.81. My apologies. So I would never place a trade sell to open at 1,000. I would actually look out about $30 or more. What we're looking for is a credit to be somewhere in the midst of 30 cents, which is $30 or better. Okay. And when you have more money in your account, then you're able to look at maybe about 15 cents, which is $15 or better. So the more you do, if you say 15 times and you have 10 credit spreads, that's $150 that will come into your account. Okay. So let's look at, like this is real trade. We're looking at the bull put spreads. So we're going to look at, I'll say about the 970. And I normally do a $10 difference in between. We'll look at the 970, sell to open the 970, and buy to open the 960s. And make sure once you click on that, so you're selling over the 970s, and this is just for one quantity. The quantities you're putting in, however many contracts you have. Now, keep in mind, if you have one contract, and if you have like the $10 in between, I'm sorry, I had 660. We need 960. Definitely have to pay attention before you place these orders. So we have the 960. So it's $10 in between. So if you have one credit spread, it's $1,000 that you would need to cover it. So this is saying the calls. We're looking at the puts. Okay. So now you see here where it says the bid, B for bid, A for ask, and the medium is a mid. So if you place a market order, say you're just going to place a trade, and I like doing limit, so I put in the price where I want to try and place a trade at. But if you're doing a market order, your order get filled somewhere between $2.95 to $4.50. And that's $295, and the ask is $450. So the mid is 370. So they're saying it could get filled, depending on the market, around the 370 level, which is a pretty good credit spread. So if you had 10 of those for October, and say the stock now, Amazon has been in the uptrend. So I would not place this trade until Amazon pulls back off that 1,000. And maybe if it goes down to 970, then I'll go out to 940 by right here. I'll go out to 940 by 930 right here. But since Amazon has been in a uptrend, let's look at the chart here. This is Amazon's chart. Let's scroll down a little bit. Amazon's chart, and this is the beginning of the year. They've gone up, and they've been in the uptrend. When I say uptrend, they're continually climbing, okay? So I watch Amazon quite a bit, and you see right here, in early part of June, they pulled back pretty heavy. That was a great opportunity to place a bull put spread on Amazon and have an awesome premium. As you can see, they rebounded very nicely. They came down again, rebounded very nicely. Okay, Amazon does have earnings coming out on the 27th of July. I never hold a position for earnings because it's a 50-50 chance that they will announce well or they may miss the mark that the analysts have set. Now, if they miss their mark, Amazon is so volatile, they have a tendency of falling. They can fall $50. If they make their mark, they can rise $50 or more too. So that's why with any stock, if they miss or make their mark during earnings time, I really never hold those because it's a 50-50 chance that they move one way or the other. So you don't need that headache sitting up there watching and waiting for them to rebound and regroup. So basically, if you're placing the trade on a bull put spread, you would put this money in your account in between $295 and $450 if you go out the market. Now, if you're placing a limit credit, that's what we're talking about, not limit debits, limit credits. You would just put in, say you want to try to get it at $3.85 or $4. You just put in 3.85, and then you place your order. Duration, a day order, or if you want to say good to cancel, normally good to cancels last about 60 days. And then it'll fill your order so you won't have to watch it. Now, I like placing limit orders because I can place the limit orders and walk away from my computer. And if it hit our price, then you'll have your order filled. Once it's filled, you can go in and place your order to even lock in the price, say $3.85. It'll fill. Amazon starts going up. This credit's going to get less. So if it get down to like $1.85, you can close it out and you can make $200. So you always have that opportunity. However, you won't have to watch a lot of things on your own. That's what myself, Stephen the First, and Stephen the Second is for. We're going to put alerts out there for you. We're going to have that subscription service to be able to take care of that for you, be able to tell you when you want to get in, tell you when you want to get out, or when we think you should. So that will be available for you. This is the bull put spreads. So we're looking at the stock going up. Again, like I said, I will not place this on Amazon at this point in time. I will wait for a pullback and see if all of our technical analysis lines up with what we're looking for, our price points. And I always look at the price points right here. As you can see, what I'm highlighting right here, I always look at the options price to see if it's worth placing the trade. Then we'll, decide to move on that if everything else lines up. Okay, next week we're gonna just kind of go over the opposite. We're gonna talk about the call credit spreads. Okay, and also another good thing about Options Express, you do have the opportunity here to look at some of the other ones to compare the pricing. Okay, of some of the other ones. All right, so that's just right here in this. I don't know if some of the other ones like E-Trade or Thinkorswim has the same capabilities that where you can set the interviews to take a peek. But we don't recommend any broker dealers that you can utilize. This is just one that we utilize. I've been using them for over 20 plus years. So we'll continue to keep moving in various directions, and hopefully this made some sense to you. If it has not, please message us and we can correct anything and ask any questions that you may have. Okay, you guys be blessed. Till the next time, next week, we'll touch base with you again. Thank you. You guys have a blessed week.